That's a very nice way to start the week.
Yeah,
Another
okay.
nice way is fairly decent weather like we're having right now.
It's not bad at all. Nice,
Yeah.
kind of easing into it after the heat we had last week. We do have some rain back in the forecast. And I wanted to share this with you. Over the weekend, I was at the Seattle Humane Tuxes and
that's
Tails.
adorable.
Isn't he so cute? That's Max. I got to walk Max on the runway, and he got adopted later that evening. There he is there.
Oh.
They had about 40-some pets that were on the runway that night. Amity Idrisi, Jordan, our weather, also one of our meteorologists, they were carrying some of the little kittens. And then our own Casey was the MC, and she had a kitten on the catwalk as well. It was just a fun event, raising $1.5 million.
Wow.
1.5, that is awesome.
Isn't that great?
Congratulations.
Yeah, so thanks to everybody who showed up. It was just a fun night, so thanks for letting me be part of that. Temperatures right now, or today rather, have been in the 60s and a couple of 50s. Quite a change. Remember that record-breaking heat? We're saying goodbye to that for now. Tree pollen is low, so is grass. Weeds are in the moderate category. I think that's what's getting me right now. Some of you may be feeling it as well. Those are a little bit high. Current temperatures, we've got some low 60s still on the map and a few low 70s. Now the rain that we're talking about, much needed rain, is on the way. Tomorrow morning, maybe some scattered showers. The wind coming in out of the south and southwest. By 10 o'clock, I think more of us will be getting some of the rain out there. By the afternoon, turning to scattered showers for the commute home. Notice these are just little pockets of scattered showers. By 7 o'clock, it's the first pitch for the M's are back with the A's in town. So I think at that point, maybe the roof will be open, but leading up to the game, it'll be rather wet. So probably keep the rain or the roof closed for a good part of the day. Then by the evening hours, we start to get a break. Drought monitor map shows a big blob of moderate to dry conditions over the Olympic Peninsula, South Puget Sound as well, so you can see why we need the rain. Storm doors are basically open. This is going to be Wednesday morning, maybe a few spotty showers, but by the afternoon, watch what happens. This rain is swinging up from the south. We'll get some more rain as we go through Thursday morning as well, and then a few more spotty showers into the week. So this is going to be Thursday by 6 p.m. I think we have a good chance of rain just about every day this week ahead and into the weekend. Overnight lows mostly 50s. Highs tomorrow, we're sitting with 50s and 60s. Again, if you are going to the Mariners game tomorrow, about 62 to start. First pitch 7:10. We will see some spotty showers, and here's your 7-day forecast as we go through the week ahead. Big change compared to last week. Temperatures are at or near average for this time of year, so mid-60s. Showers for a good part of the week, and into Friday, a little bit of the sunny conditions. After that, we continue with the chance of showers into Saturday and Sunday, so we're back into our normal routine.